everybody, Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad that we have reached the fourth milestone, that is lesson number 4 of this class. And those who have no idea what's going on, so guys, I've started a calligraphy series where I will teach you the basics of calligraphy from the scratch, and that will help you to start your calligraphy journey. And this is the lesson number 4. Those who are interested, they can check out the videos that I have made, like lesson number 1, 2 and 3. The link of the videos are in the description box. If you're interested, you can check that out. So this is the lesson number 4, where we are going to learn about the formation of the letters. In lesson number 3, we have already seen that how we have formed letters using the strokes. In lesson number 4, we are going to do the same with the remaining letters that are made between the baseline and the waistline. So yeah, let's get started with the class. So okay guys, let's have this lesson number 4. So I'll be using colorful pens to demonstrate the things to you in a proper way, so that you can understand the break, when you break the letters, you understand that how they break themselves into strokes, right? So I have like a few Camlin brush pens with me. So these are the pens that I have. And in our previous class, that is lesson number 2, I have told you about no, it was lesson number 3. So the formation of letters, and there we have broken down these letters A, M, N and O into different strokes that you can see, oval, underturn, and then this was how A was formed. Now I will take you to another letters, and also the very important point that I mentioned there was that we have to make the letters are the letters that I will be first taking as an example, will be among their height will be between this what do you call as baseline and the waistline. Okay, so this is how your thing will work. Now let's switch to another letter. So I would like to tell you how C is made. Have you seen O? Yeah, you see that O is made like this. So here what you have to do, you have to just omit this part. Okay, this whole part you have to omit, and then you can see that you have got C. So when you're making an oval, so make an oval, and you have to stop here, right? So when you are going upwards, your pressure on the pen is, nib is low, and then you kind of take around, and then you take hold of the nib and the pressure on the nib, and then you make C. So something like that. So you just have to kind of practice it for like so many times to get a perfect C. Now similar, C and E are quite similar, and I'll just show you how E looks when you write in calligraphy, and it is like this. Okay, so it is like this. So it is nothing but just C, which has like looped itself here up to like the even 1/3 of this whole stroke. Yeah, so just nothing, just move your pen like this. Okay, just take a run, take a round and make a loop, and then you can make E, or you can make E as like this as well. So yeah, so this is how you are making E. Now the next letter, that is I, and how I is made. So I will look something like this. Okay, so I looks like this, like here, make I. So it is not exactly, or you can just write it this way. Yeah, but it is also a small letter. It is nothing but it's nothing but a downstroke. Okay, and then you have little kind of made a turn upwards. So, or you can also make it like this, and then here. So this also is like a upward stroke. And I would like to just mention one thing, that what happens, uh, sometimes you must have seen A like this, okay? A. So these two strokes, they are also called as the start curve, okay, start curve and the end curve. Okay, and I'll show you how these are so significant when you start to kind of join the letters. So they play a very important role when you are joining the letters. So similarly, you can write I, like start curve, and then, you know, or you can say it's an underturn, but it is not, gone upwards. It just stopped here. So it's an downstroke, or it's a downstroke, or an underturn, which has not been, taken. It's like it has not been extended to the waistline. So this is how I looks. So this also comes in between the baseline and the waistline. Next, we will talk about the letter uh, R. Let's talk about the letter R. But before that, I would like to talk about letter U. So what is U? How U looks, underturn, and then this curve. Okay, so this is nothing but a combination of an underturn, okay, and then a downstroke. Underturn and a downstroke with an ending curve. Okay, so it looks like this. Let's just join and understand how it is. Okay, so this is an underturn and then a downstroke with an ending curve. So this is how you make you make you. Yes. And let's talk about V. Okay, so V looks like this. Okay, and this is what we have also practiced like for like so many times during the drills. And it is just U-turn, underturn, but you don't have to like make a very, shallow, or it should be deep, right? This angle, should have an angle. It should look like an angle. So let's just make few of them. So V is like this. It's more or less like an overtone, but you have to mind these angle while making. So it is V for you. This is V for you. And then again, I will so these are the strokes, like the what do you call, the letters that are in between the baseline and the waistline. And there are few other letters that I want to cover in this chapter, or in this lesson, are R, W, X. So with that, I would write W. Okay, so W is this. Okay, so it is nothing but twice you have to make a V. Okay, this plus this. So yeah, and okay, or you can just use this curve, which I told you is a comma curve. Comma curve you can use in V as well and in W as well. So a comma curve you can use when you are making V. Okay, so it will look more aesthetic and pleasing to your eyes. So what is W? It's nothing but it's just twice you are writing V, and then you just add a comma curve, right? It's W adding a comma curve. W and add a comma curve. W and add a comma curve. So yeah, that is W for you. And yeah, like R, S, and X are left. So I would like to just write R, and let me just show you how R looks. So yeah, R looks, you know, yeah, like this. Okay, when you are writing R. So what is actually R? So let's just say it's an upward stroke, and then there's a comma curve, and then there is a U-turn or a downstroke, and an end curve. So let's just see upstroke and then comma curve, and then we have a downstroke and then an end curve. This is how R looks. So just make R like this, right? So R is nothing but, this is R, upstroke, comma curve, and then just move this under like downstroke, upstroke, comma curve, and downstroke, upstroke, comma curve, and downstroke. So that's about R. And I will just write S. So S is a new curve actually. So it is not derived from any curve, I would say, but it's just a new curve that I want to introduce you with, and that is this. Okay, this is an S curve. So it in itself says it's an S curve. So you are going up and then you take a round and you're making a curve like this. So this is an S curve, and I must say that it is a line which is curved. It's a curved line. So you make S, and mind the pressure on your brush pen. Mind that pressure on your brush pen. And then we have last, which is X. So X is, so what is exactly X? You can write X like this as well. Okay, so what is exactly X is actually C curve. C, how you made C. So you have to just mirror image and flipped mirror image of C. You see that it's exactly like C, but it is flipped. Okay, it is, so you made X like you are making C, but it is in a different direction. And then this, so you just kind of attach this with a loop or extend this so that it looks like this. Okay, so it just depends how you are making X. Sometimes you just make it like this, or sometimes we make it like this. So these are two curves that cross each other. It just depends how you are doing it. So it's your choice completely. So I make it something like that. Now I think all the letters are almost covered in this chapter, and these are like C, E, I, U, V, and then S, X, and then we have W, R, and V. So these are the curves that are, these are the letters that are inside between the baseline and waistline. So I have covered them, and in the next lesson I will cover the other letters that has like involving the curves that goes above the waistline and below the baseline. So we will talk about that in our next lesson, and that's all about it. So guys, that was all about the class. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned something. So if you like my videos and if you want to join me here, you can subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button, and also you can press that bell icon so that you are updated with every video that I post. That's all about the video. Meet you in the next lesson where we're going to discuss about the formation of letters that involve the ascenders. Till then, bye.